Hello, everybody. I believe that we are live. Yes, Oh, indeed we are. Alright. The Montreal Canadiens play tonight in the TD Garden against the Boston Bruins. We're going to get right into it because, oh my god, I want to finish this. I want to get this game done as soon as I can. Holy fuck. Genuinely. Yeah, I know if I talk about this for more than like half an hour, I'm going to fucking... So yeah. Also, I swore in the first, 30 seconds, so YouTube's not gonna monetize me. Not like I get money from this anyways. No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, no. Yeah, the Canadiens, they played the Boston Bruins tonight. Jacob, can't blame them tonight. I fell asleep during that. Dude, Jacob, yeah, the pregame stuff we're gonna get into, that was just, it was really funny. I will actually say that it was very, very funny, and we'll talk about what happened. Yeah. Also, to keep myself awake and focused, I'm gonna be playing some WWE Supercard. Actually, that's what I should do. I should load up Supercard on one side of the screen and just get it over here. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. If anyone's new here, how we usually do this is we go through the lines for both teams. We go through a little game summary, recap, analysis sort of thing. Then we do the lines for the Canadiens. We do the stats for the Canadiens. We go over the lines again. No, we do the stats for the Canadiens, and then we get on out of here. So, yeah. Let's do this. So, yeah, the opening lines for the Canadiens were Caulfield, Suzuki, Slafkovsky, Anderson, Evans, Gallagher, Walmon, Hannermia, and Harvey, Pinard, Stevens, Pizzetta. Matheson, Savard, Struble, Gooley, and Harris Barron were on the blue lines. Sam Montembeault would get the start in net for the Canadiens, and Caden Primo would back him up, giving Jake Allen the night off. Yeah, at this point, who goes into, not tomorrow, Tuesday, I think is their next game, against the Ottawa Senators? Probably Monty. I think they go back to Monty. They want to get his confidence right back up, so that would be my guess. TBC, Habs goaltending doesn't suck. The Leafs does. The Leafs goaltending sucks, but nah, the Canadiens goaltending doesn't suck. The fucking defense, yeah, that definitely sucked, which is weird considering we have Struble and Gooley, but it was not on they were not on the ice for most of the game, so. Yeah. The opening lines for the Bruins were Marchand, Coyle, Pasternak, Van Riemsdyk, Zaka, DeBrusk, Lauko, Geeky, Frederick, and Boakfist, Poitras. He's not going to turn to anything, so I don't even need to get his name right. And Heinen. Grizzly McAvoy, Lindholm, Carlo, and Forbert, Shattenkirk were on the blue line. Leafs are the only team who can outshoot their opponents 50-20 and lose 6-4. Well, yeah, because Martin Jones is one of the worst goalies in the National Hockey League, TBC. That makes sense. Linus Homark gets the start net for the Bruins, and Jeremy Swayman backs him up, knowing we'll probably want to injure him for how much of a piece of shit he is. Before the game, Josh Anderson returns to the lineup after missing 4 games with a knee injury. Jesse Ullinen would be the one sitting for him. You could probably make reasons as to why it should have been Harvey Pinard. Maybe Joshua Wall. I thought he's actually gotten into his own the past couple games, so I wouldn't have sat him. But I could see why. He's 20, 21. He's going to have time to develop, so you probably could have. But yeah, we didn't sit anybody like that. Yes, Ullinen, not a big loss to your team anyways, so that makes sense. Yeah, Josh Anderson returns to the lineup. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, sorry, I forgot something, boys. Real quick. There we go. Alright, now we're good. So yeah, Bruins had a 100th centennial celebration, which apparently consists of the Canadiens kicking the Bruins' ass, and then the Bruins winning one series. Yeah, at least that's the way they made it out, was that throughout the 80s, the Canadiens dominated the Bruins until the Bruins won one series. Yeah, that's fun. Anderson nearly gets a break a minute in. There's some good D to break that up. Bruins the press. Hey, watching Bruins hockey is made me extremely sleepy tonight. Bruins press, Matheson, Savard end up having some good hits on Pasternak, who then gets a good shot on net that gets stopped by Montembeault. Matheson then gets called in front of the net for a cross check because why wouldn't he? Bruins then press on the power play. Habs got some good clears down the ice. They're able to clear it with the Bruins, I believe, getting maybe a shot on net, if that. So yeah, that was fun for the Canadiens. Habs are 1-for-1 on the PK tonight. Montembeault then makes a big stop with the pad. There's a couple rushes for Boston. That's a good rebound save. Monahan gets on a break from Waugh. There's a good stop by Ullmark. But the Canadiens go to the power play as Shattenkirk is called for a slash on Monahan. And the Canadiens open the scoring, surprisingly. There's some good pressure, good passing in front. Habs able to get some chances there. And Cole Caulfield has a 5-game goal streak. I believe now a 6-game point streak as well, actually. So anybody who was saying that Caulfield is not hot right now, thankfully you're looking wrong. And I'm sure most Habs fans are very happy if they said that Caulfield's having an off year. They're happy that they're looking wrong now because Caulfield's starting to get hot. He scores from Monahan and Slafkovsky. It's a nice rebound chance. It's actually, funny enough, gets put home right in front. Caulfield has been moving around a lot on the power play recently. So apparently he saw, the last time TBC was in, we were talking about Caulfield and the down year he was having and whatever. And apparently he watched that and went to Coach Marty and said, hey, I want to start moving on the power play because he scored from right in front of the net. And yeah, Montembeault makes a couple good stops in the slots. Then the Bruins tie the game up. Brendan Carlo in the slot ends up tipping a shot home. Right in the slot, there's not really anything Monty could do. That shot is a tie game. And yeah, there's a missed trip as Carlo had tripped up Harris right after the goal. So Bruins were going to get away with a lot, you could tell, this game. And surprisingly, not a whole lot of missed calls in this game. There were some trips in the first period, but I didn't notice anything overly egregious that the Bruins were really playing dirty. I didn't notice anything like that, so I guess that's good. Black Viper, Harris and Barron are both -4. Jack Guy's +1 in the NHL. Kovacevic is +6. Well, I mean, Black Viper, it's not just one blue line pairing that makes you lose games, Black Viper. I definitely would rather have Jack Guy back in the NHL. I would love to have that. But I don't think that it's necessarily a case of, oh, well, as soon as you get Jack Guy and Kovacevic back in the lineup and Harris and Barron are out, things are going to turn around. No, I don't think it's that. As much as I'd like to be able to say, oh, well, yeah, that's your main issues, it's really not, because there's still a lack of forward depth. The Canadiens have been relying a lot on Montembeault playing extremely well over the past 2 months, like he has been. And tonight, even though I don't think you can blame him on more than maybe 1 or 2 of the goals that he allowed, we're still wanting him to be that big superstar goalie that he's been playing like the past, again, 2 months. And yeah, we're not really playing as a full unit team, it feels like. So I'm hoping a game like tonight, that does seem to be a decent thing for a lot of teams, actually. Losing a game like this 9-4 or losing 10-1 is at least from what I've experienced watching the NHL, it does seem to kind of get a team to rally, in a way. Like the Sharks, it took them losing a combined score of 20-4 over 2 games, and then they started being competitive. But still, if anything, I think actually us having a break until Tuesday, now that I think about it, is probably a good thing, because I think that gives Coach Marty a chance to, get back home for a little while. The team probably has a practice on Monday, I would think. Probably a mandatory practice. I don't know what I said, but I meant practice. Yeah, because we're back at home on Tuesday. Anyways, yeah, so sorry boys, just a second. Yeah. So like, for example, our next 2 games, Tuesday against the Senators, we're back home. So we're probably heading home tonight. It genuinely wouldn't surprise me if we end up having an emergency practice either tomorrow or Monday. Monday's probably just a whatever practice, but made mandatory. But like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if we had a mandatory practice on Sunday, maybe, just to iron some shit out. And then obviously Thursday, Patrick Waugh is back in Montreal. So the Islanders have hired Patrick Waugh as head coach, by the way. I'm expecting a lot of their players to suddenly move at not the deadline, but in the offseason. Was a guy who does not like the defensive style of hockey. He wants a very balanced roster, both offense and defense, which the Islanders have neither of right now, it basically feels like. And given they fucking scored, one goal on the Blackhawks last night. And yeah, so Waugh's third game as a head coach with the Islanders is going to be against the Canadiens at home. That's on Thursday. That's going to be fun to watch. And then we're on the road for a game against the Penguins, and then we have that's for the All-Star break. That's what happens right after that game, and then we're back on the 6th. So, yeah, I definitely think that this, again, losing, I think this game 9-4 is a good thing for the Canadiens because it does get them to that, hey, what the fuck is going on? You know, they can probably rebound from this. I believe that Coach Marty and everybody except Alex Burrows and the coaching staff has the ability to get the best out of this team. And while they didn't show up tonight after the second period, even for parts of the second period, they didn't show up. There were still chances in this game for Montreal to get in it. It didn't take a lot of shots to be able to score on Linus Ullmark. We probably fucking destroyed his save percentage and goals against average, which is great. And yeah, so for me, I think that we can absolutely rebound. Deadpool, I mean, Canada's got to have some pretty fucking low standards if the Senators are Canada's team. So I'm gonna have to call you out on that one, buddy. Suns, Lane Packwatch. Yes, indeed, Suns. You just came by at the wrong time. We were just talking about Waugh, actually. A minute ago, we were just talking about Patrick Waugh. Suns, how do you feel, by the way? I want to know, how do you feel? I know you're happy that Lane's fired, but what do you think about Patrick Waugh being the head coaching option, the head coaching choice for the Islanders? How do you feel? How do you feel about that? Let's go. Yeah, I want to know how you feel about that, Suns. By the way, fuck, actually no, I can't. I was gonna ask if you're able to after stream. I want a VC, but no, I'll DM you what I wanted to tell you. But yeah, don't be salty because we smoked y'all the other night. Well, Deadpool, I'm sorry, I don't think I can hear you from how high we are in the standings, how above we are over you. So yeah, the Nucks are Canada's team. Exactly, Suns, dude. Honestly, at this point, if you told me that the fucking Senators were last in the NHL, I'd believe you. Dude, this is a team that has fucking Tim Stützle scoring, 9 goals? And that's their superstar? Is a guy who has 9 goals halfway through the season? Give me a fucking break, Senators fans. Islanders fans are legit. Islanders fans have actual talent. They have fucking Bo Horvat and Noah Dobson. Got fucking snubbed of an all-star vote, by the way, boyos. Fucking robbed. Hopefully the Senators all-star gets injured and, you know, hey, I mean, we don't need someone from the last place Senators. Send Noah Dobson. So yeah. Deadpool, I agree. The Ottawa Senators are the real deal, my guy. They are the real deal. They're bottom in the NHL. That's what they are. They're the real deal for sure. Tim Stützle lives in your head rent free, better than any players on the Habs. Deadpool. Last time I checked, does Nick Suzuki not have more points, assists, and goals than Tim Stützle? Sorry, Tim Flopstall. So in 41 games, he has 8 goals. 8 goals and 41 points. This is a superstar offensive forward, by the way. Nick Suzuki in 46 games, by the way. 12 goals, 26 assists, 38 points, and only 18 penalty minutes. So, Stützle, he has more points, but I'm pretty sure last time I checked, Suzuki was leading the race for the fucking Selke. Deadpool, tell me that Tim Stützle's doing that anytime soon, my guy, because the only thing he's doing is probably winning the Olympics. So, yeah. There's Deadpool. All I'm going to say is there's a reason that when, I think it's 2026 is when the Olympics are. I think the World Cup is 2026 and then the Olympics are 2028, I'm pretty sure. I don't follow the Olympics because the NHLers don't go there. Whenever the Olympics are, there's a reason there's going to be no Ottawa Senators named to any of the Olympic teams because they don't know how to win. They don't know how to play good hockey. Waugh should light a fire under the team. He's a hothead, and that's why I wanted Torts. Look what Torts has done with Philly. Suns, exactly. I mean, there's been some rough patches in Philly, but it's fucking Philly. You expect that. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, Waugh apparently has said that he is a night and day difference from what he was in Colorado to where he is now. And yeah, I mean, I absolutely think he should light a fire under the team. I do think there's going to be a lot of moves done in the offseason to make a much more balanced team for what Waugh wants. My only thing is that apparently Lou said Waugh was the only coach he wanted, which I don't get why he then went out and got Lane Lambert. I don't know if he's talking about, oh, we fired Lane and the only coach I wanted, or if he's saying like, I don't know what context there was there, but that's a little bit iffy from Lou there. So yeah, Suzuki's your only great player, Samuel Montembeault, and also Cole Caulfield. And apparently Yoel Armia, who has one less goal than Tim Stützle. That must make Yoel Armia a superstar, right? Stützle, flopper. Kachuk, worst captain in the NHL, can't win for shit. Josh Norris has played like 3 games in the last 5 years. And Tom Shitbot. Deadpool, bro. You don't need to insult Tom Shitbot like that. He's probably actually your only decent player. You don't gotta call him Shitbot. Damn, that sucks. Philly has a legit AHL roster, and they're second in the Metro. You know what, Sons? I would agree with that, actually. I would agree with that. I mean, that's what I'm saying, is that there's been those rough patches where it's like, oh yeah, they're falling back down, and then Torts is just able to get them looking good again, so. Torts is a legit coach, I'm telling you guys. I'm really going to like the Waugh head coach signing, and I'm very excited, firstly, to see his first game tomorrow against the Stars, because the Canadiens don't play, so I can probably watch that. And secondly, also to get to see him play his third game in the Bell Center as an Islanders head coach. His third game will be against the Canadiens on Thursday. That I'm excited to see. I'm really excited to see if we even acknowledge him. We're gonna acknowledge him, but if it's like we boo him because he's coaching. If we cheer him because we still love Waugh, which we should, I'm excited to see what happens there. If it's even like acknowledged, or if it's just like a, hey, Patrick Waugh's the coach of the Islanders. If it's just a little mention, I'm excited to see. Wolverine, I did hear Flopstall's comment about Habs fans. That goes to show why the Senators are one of the worst organizations in the NHL. The fact you're more worried about your arena being basically completely empty, and being more concerned about Habs fans leaving the building over actually winning a hockey game, to me, I think it's fucking hilarious. I think it shows that the Ottawa Senators are completely directionless. I mean, they're run by an ex-Habs owner, so like, it's pretty clear to me. Yeah, Michael Andlauer is sabotaging the Senators on purpose, and I love that, absolutely. It's funny that Senators fans cheered when Melnyk died, and now they're completely fine with Michael Andlauer, who is a fucking Canadiens fan. He said before the game he can't root for his Habs. He can't root for his Habs because he's a Senators head coach, or he's the Senators owner, which I think is hilarious. Would you not just say, oh, I mean, yeah, I own the Canadiens, it was a great time there, but I'm with the Senators now? He would not be saying some, it sucks I can't root for the Canadiens type shit if he legitimately cared about the Ottawa Senators. Michael Andlauer is a fucking legend for that, dude. Sons, you know what? That's true. Flopstall should be on the German national team because, there aren't many Germans in the NHL, exactly. I could agree more, Sons. Yeah, dude. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying the new look of the chat. I'm trying to get the stream looking even better than it is right now, and we're going to be going through a couple little cosmetic changes. Don't get me wrong, that Sens loss really stings, but you can't deny the fact the Sens are still... Exactly, Wolverine. I'd actually go back to say, with the team, or not the team, with the fans, they've been saying that the Senators are a playoff team the last 4 years. At the very least. Sorry, boys, I have to burp real quick. They've been saying that for the last 4 years. This team going out, getting Claude Giroux to be a second-line center because they know Josh Norris isn't going to be healthy anytime soon. Thank God. Fuck Josh Norris. Going out, acquiring Jacob Chikrin. Going out, getting Vladimir Tarasenko. Trading Alex DeBrincat for some resemblance of depth in Dominic Kubalik. You know? Going out and getting Jonas Korpisalo, who's a decent backup being forced to be a 1A option. You at least made changes. And you're still the worst fucking team in the league. You know, I don't care about, San Jose and Chicago are below them. This is a roster that has some legitimate players here. You know, Jacob Chikrin, fucking Tomas Chabot. You know, when he's healthy, Josh Norris can be a half-decent second liner. They have a couple decent NHLers, and they are still the worst team in the National Hockey League. Seriously, this is a complete dumpster fire, and I think it's hilarious. That Senators fans are saying that, like Sun said, there's 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and Sens fans saying they're playoff contenders in August. Like, there are Sens fans that were saying at the beginning of the year, Sens should be an easy lock for the playoffs. Maybe a wildcard team, but they should be a lock for the playoffs. That are now saying trade everything off at the deadline because they want to go into a rebuild. They're saying that they... Genuinely, it's fucking hilarious that Sens fans are now saying trade off Chabot, trade off Chikrin, trade off, trade off Vladimir Tarasenko. These big acquisitions that they made to improve the team, and they want to tear it all down. Trade Claude Giroux. Dude, yeah, Lucas playoff predictions, dude. I forget. Did Lucas say that the Sens are making the playoffs? Also, shout out your boy. I'm pretty sure I predicted Sens at the bottom of the East. I'm like 99% sure. I might have predicted them below Detroit, or above Detroit. But I'm pretty sure I did predict the Senators right at the bottom of the standings. I'm actually going to look up real quick on the channel. I'm going to look up to see predictions. Yep, live with Lucas C. Yeah. So I'm going to load this up real quick, boys. We did a 3.5 hour stream. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, so for example, okay, so I said that the standings would be Detroit, Ottawa, Montreal, Boston, Tampa, Buffalo, Florida, and then the Leafs. I will admit, I overrated the shit out of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I completely, I will admit that I completely overrated the Buffalo Sabres. They're looking like the Canadiens are even going to be above them, actually. Luka's standings, though, where the fuck did Luka put, I'm trying to find where Luka's predictions are real quick. Yes, I said that the fucking, also shout out me not even having the Maple Leafs being in the fucking, in the playoffs. Okay, where's Luka's? Okay, yeah, Luka had Montreal at the bottom of the Atlantic, Detroit, Boston, Florida, Ottawa in a wildcard spot, and then Buffalo, Tampa, Toronto. Oof. Yeah, those are not looking good at all. They are not looking good at all. The Ottawa Senators are underrated. Oof. Ottawa is in 6th in my predictions. Suns, you know what? That's even looking over optimistic. All the veterans, Tarasenko, Giroux, and Celeste. Exactly, Black Viper. He said they were going to win a series. I think he did, Suns. I think I remember saying that they were going to beat, I think the Leafs were who they were supposed to face, I think it was. It was I even called them out. It was like, there's no way they're winning a series. There's no way they're making the playoffs. And fucking once again, your boy. How fucking right am I, boys? I even underestimated where the Canadiens would be. Now, yes, We're halfway through the season. There's a chance for Buffalo to maybe pass the Canadiens. I mean, let's be honest. The Sabres are going to go on a run. They're going to finish 3 points out of the playoffs, and Sabres fans are going to be tricked into thinking that this team can actually do something next year, and then it happens all over again. But Ottawa is last in the fucking East, and that is genuinely the funniest shit imaginable. Deadpool, very accurate prediction. I think you mean very acoustic prediction from Luca, because that's all we should be agreeing on here, dude. Also, Deadpool, yeah, you guys beat us 6-2 because Canadians only lose against horrible teams. Why else do you think we lost against the San Jose Sharks? Why else do you think we lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs, my guy? We only lose to bad teams. Seriously, that's how it is. But oh god, where am I? I think I was at where the Bruins tied it up, I think? Yeah. Alright, let's get back to that. Let's stop talking about a horrible hockey team in the Ottawa Senators. Everybody knows how garbage they are. Bruins then look to get some chances. There's some Habs good D to break up a couple rushes with 7 minutes left in the period. Hudson Fasching will quite literally kick Buffalo out of the playoffs again. Well, Suns, that was Michael Pezzetta, but Hudson Fasching will put in early. Oh, well, they gotta win against Montreal, and then Michael Pezzetta will completely shut them out again, probably. Everyone knows how garbage the Habs are. Sorry, Deadpool, I can't hear you from us being above you in the standings. I'm sorry, I can't hear you, my guy. I can't hear you over us having legitimate prospects and future Norris winner, Lane Hudson. I almost said Cale Makar. Basically Cale Makar. A future cup-winning roster. I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Deadpool. But the Canadiens score. Armia gets his 8th goal of the year. Waugh and Monahan get the assists on that goal. Solid. Just Waugh passes it out in front. Armia is able to put it past Ullmark. Sort of a 2-on-1, and the Canadiens, just like that, take the 2-1 lead. Bro said future cup winning roster. Deadpool, you were probably one of the retards saying the Sens are gonna win the fucking division at the beginning of the year. Just a reminder for, fuck, I'll look it up on my phone because that'll probably be easier than opening up Chrome on the fucking whatever. But yeah, let me look this up. So the NHL standings wild card. I don't know why I needed wild card specifically. You guys right now are last in the division at 33 points. To catch the Boston Bruins, you guys now need to make up 33 points right now to take the lead. You guys need to basically win 16 games in a row, which is not happening. Now I know, if the Oilers and their fucking garbage roster can win 12 in a row, anything can happen. The Senators are not the Oilers. The Oilers at least have a team that can make the playoffs. Brady Tkachuk is probably the biggest loser in the NHL. Also had the Leafs first. Toronto's arguably... Dude, exactly, Suns. Like, I even had the fucking Leafs in first. I thought that they were probably gonna not get it done this year, but, be first in the fucking conference. I think I even had them winning the fucking Presidents in my predictions. But I had them winning the division. I think I had them getting the second round or losing against Florida, one of the two. It was kind of a meme prediction, I'll admit. But yeah, they're fucking in by a point on Detroit. Can I get, wild card. So the Leafs are actually in a wild card spot right now. They're in the first wild card spot, which means they would face, they would face the Rangers. I'll admit, that would be a fucking good matchup. The Leafs and the Rangers, that would be very fun. But they're in by 2 points on Detroit, who they have a game on, admittedly, and the Capitals. But right behind them are the Devils, the Islanders, and the Penguins. They're a mixture of 3 points in on Detroit, 4 points on the Maple Leafs. And then the Canadiens, who... Fuck, if we could have won tonight, dude, we'd be 4 points out of a playoff spot. The Penguins still have 4 games in hand on us, but, fuck. Cole Caulfield's not even that great, bro. Deadpool, last time I checked, he has more goals than Tim Stützle, who's apparently a generational talent. So that's kind of funny. Exactly, Suns. The Oilers have the Suns have one. Tim Stützle, apparently. No, but yeah, the Oilers have 2 generational talents on their team. Fucking Leon Draisaitl and Evander Kane. Generational in gambling, of course. I learned that when a team develops a winning culture, even with them losing 2 of their best players, they still continue winning. Exactly, Black Viper. They lost fucking Patrice Bergeron and David Krejci. Not to mention a couple years before, they lose fucking Zdeno Chara and Tuukka Rask. And they keep winning. They keep winning. They legitimately, the fact that the Boston Bruins took Tuukka Rask, turned that into Linus Ullmark, took Zdeno Chara, basically turned that into Hampus Lindholm once they acquired him, and then Patrice Bergeron and David Krejci turned into Pavel Zacha and Charlie Coyle. Maybe not respectively. Charlie Coyle's first line center right now, so meh. But turned into all that. And they're still winning games. They probably won't get much done in the playoffs, but they can still win regular season games. That says something. That is like if the Canadiens lost Suzuki and Doc, replaced them with... I'm trying to think of some of the worst centers in the National Hockey League. Well, that'd be an insult to Zacha and Coyle. They took those guys. They lost Suzuki and Doc for some reason. They lose Suzuki and Doc. And let me actually just look up like NHL centers cap friendly. I'm just trying to grab like two examples. You know? They replaced these guys. Current team, no, I just want position. Thank you. Alright, now can I reset? Update results. Thank you. That's like if we took Suzuki and Doc and replaced them with Brian Little and JT Compher. And the Canadiens were still able to win 50 games a year. You know? Like, genuinely. Like, that is impressive. Again, they're probably not going to do much in the playoffs. They're probably going to be a first-round exit, more than likely, the Bruins, if not a second-round exit. But they still get this done without 4 of their best players in the last decade, all of them retiring. Yeah. And again, like, sure, they have Pastrnak. Marchand, when they lose him, are they still going to be winning? No, obviously not. Once Marchand retires, this team is literally David Pastrnak, and, like, that's it. But, yeah. Bruins sold their soul. Dude, they must have sons. Which, if anything, I'm happy for, because that means when it's time for the devil to come collect, ooh, boy, the rebuild is going to be fucking great. Seriously, dude. Like, okay, I like Jacob Lacchio. That's all they've got is a third-line winger. They don't have Uho Vakanainen anymore. They traded him for fucking Hampus Lindholm, which is a massive mistake. They don't have any goaltending prospects. They barely have any defensive prospects. They do have Brendan Bussey. I will say that. That will be very fun to watch. But the dude's 25. He's not making the NHL, unfortunately. Up front, again, it's like Jacob Lacchio and Mathieu Courtois, who's a second-line center in his prime. That is all they have. The rebuild for the Bruins is going to be Leafs level of bad. I'm pretty sure. I'm guaranteeing it. Like, they're going to have to trade Pastrnak, if he's still there, Marchand, you know, McAvoy, Lindholm if he's still there, Carlo, and I get it, Ullmark or Swayman, whichever one is still there in 3 years, which I get. Okay, they can still get good assets for these guys, but that's not the point. The point is that this team, by continuing to trade prospects and picks to be good, they are not going to be good. They are not going to be a consistent playoff team for the next decade plus. If anything, as a Canadiens fan, I should be completely fine with the Bruins doing this, because they have one cup. They have one cup. Since, what, 1980? When did they beat the Blues again? 1970? Or 71, I think it was. They have one cup since then. And so, yeah, you just did comment on this game by saying you're not commenting on this game, so yeah. But yeah, Deadpool also, without Suzuki, Caulfield won't be scoring the amount of goals he has. Does that matter? I mean, it's not like Stützle. Stützle definitely doesn't have Brady Tkachuk, Claude Giroux, Vladimir Tarasenko. I would say Shane Pinto, but he's been gambling, so I mean, yeah. Also, Deadpool, I'm warning you now. Habs fans are going to razz the fuck out of Tim Stützle. At least, if we don't, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. If we do not razz the fuck out of him, if we do not rape the fuck... No, not rape. That's not the word I'm looking for. If we don't chant the fuck out of Bet99, 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 if we are not chanting the fuck out of that at him, his first shift at the very least, I'm going to be very disappointed. You know, I'm expecting there to be several Stutzel betting signs. I'm expecting there to be several Pinto is worse than a rapist signs. And I'm not saying that because, like, he's a rapist. Because of the Blackhawks and the Senators comparisons. Which, by the way, the Senators, what they did was legitimately against the rules. The Blackhawks was completely dealt with and fine. So I'm completely fine with that. So, yeah. Exactly, Wolverine. Most of the population of hockey fans in the city of Ottawa are either Leafs or Habs fans. Exactly. There's no such thing as an Ottawa Senators fan. Actually, no, I'm sorry. There's 3. Owen Oakley, Lucas C., and one of the most recent guests that we had on the Pucking Around podcast. Check that out. The Hab Normals link is in the description. It's in the same place you find that. And, yeah, I'm not going to spoil who the Senators fan is, but click the link and go find Pucking Around and you'll find it. Yeah. I did not expect... I mean, to be fair, NZA, nobody expected Waugh to be the Islanders coach. I mean, NZA, there's still a chance, my guy. There's still a chance Waugh comes back. He's only like 52, 53. Depending on how long he lasts with the Islanders, if he's around for 4 or 5 years, he can still come back, you know, as a goalie coach afterwards. Or he could come in as like a consultant or something, you know. There's still that chance, you know. So it's not even like, oh, well, Waugh signed, that means he can't go to the Canadiens ever. No, he still can, you know. Black Viper, that might legitimately be one of the most retarded comments I've seen in a long time. Yeah, we should fire St. Louis and hire Gerard Gallant. St. Louis doesn't have coaching experience before he was brought in the NHL. No, Black Viper, no. St. Louis has done a phenomenal job with the young kids, and he hasn't been brought in necessarily to lose. He's been brought in to teach these kids what he knows. He knows what it's like to go from that bottom 6 guy, too talented for the bottom 6, but he's not big enough for the top 6 kind of guy. And he knows what it's like to be a prime superstar, literally winning a Hart Trophy. Correct me if I'm wrong, did he not also win the Conn Smythe in 04, I think? You know, but either way, you know, was still that guy, or San Luis that guy, who knows where it's like to be all over the lineup. You know, so he can help at least the forwards. The defensemen, yeah, he's probably able to help them a little bit, maybe with more offensive skills. But that's obviously for more the defensive coach and the goaltending coach for the goaltender, obviously. Goaltenders, I should say, because we got 2 at least. 3 of them, though. But Black Viper, I can't even say, like, oh, he should have coached in the juniors or the minors first. No. I think bringing him right into the NHL, I think, was completely fine. I mean, St. Louis is a big boy. He was teaching a U18 team first. And yeah, he's not saying St. Louis necessarily should be fired. Fuck it, I'm done talking about St. Louis. I don't give a fuck. St. Louis is not getting fired. Jordan Gallant would be nice to have here. I do think that there's maybe that chance he could come back as an assistant coach because we did have him before. I just think, if anything, that would be more of a move to make when we are contending and we're probably more headed toward the playoffs, aka next year. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. I wouldn't be surprised to see that whatsoever. The entire city of Ottawa is made up of Leafs and Habs fans. The fuck you mean? Isn't that what I said? Huh? Isn't that what I said? What the fuck? If you say something the way Caulfield said he is more of a teacher than a coach, he's to be an assistant. Okay, Black Viper, who cares? Who fucking cares? Caulfield scoring, right? Canadians are at 500? Yeah, he's a good coach. Come on, my guy. That's ridiculous. So yeah, Armia makes it 2-1 for the Canadians. Frederick then wants David Savard after Bruins icing. Savard just laughs him off. What a fucking beast. Anderson then. That was an interesting end. Valkyrie Productions. I'm assuming you're not Valkyrie, but just a different channel. So Valkyrie Productions. Firstly, how's it going? Thank you for coming by to the stream. Yeah, I'd say it was a third period. That's what I'll say. It was a third period. We'll get to that though. Believe me. Anderson nearly braves one off of a turnover. There's some good D that quickly turns it around though for the Bruins. Montembeault then takes a shot right in the mask. He takes the mask off. The straps are loose. He's kind of grinding his teeth. He looked a little bit uncomfortable. I don't think that's necessarily the reason he ends up allowing. I think it was 8 goals. I think he got pulled after the 8th one. I don't think that's necessarily the reason he allowed 8 goals, but it definitely could have affected him for the rest of the period, which I think it actually did. And we'll get to why in a minute. But yeah, Valkyrie. It was definitely an entertaining game to watch for sure. I mean, it was physical in the first. I will say that it was very physical. Second was a little bit more kind of on the edge. But yeah, that third period, I was barely paying attention. I'm going to be completely honest. Once it was fucking 9-4, I was just like, fuck it. Tuned out, saved my energy, and yeah. Also, Suns, by the way, I did see your comment. Yes, the Bruins did score 9 goals. The game was in Boston, Suns. We were on the road. We are coming back home Tuesday against... Well, actually, technically, you could say we're going to be back at home, because our last game was in our secondary home arena, the Canadian Tire Center. It's weird that the Canadians don't play more in the Canadian Tire Center, considering it's like 90% Habs fans there last game. It got to the point where, where I just wanted to, dude, Valkyrie, I wanted to see that too. And here's the reason why. It's not because, clearly the Canadians need to be embarrassed, they need to learn from this. No, it's because normally, if I have the space, this is what the score looks like. The 4 is cut off by the logo. So I would have had to do some bullshit like this. And I would have been it would have genuinely been exciting for me to be like, the reason the score looks different is because blah, 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 and go to what I just said. And yeah, I wanted to see them get that 10. And then, of course, if the Canadians score 10, then yeah, you get the same thing there. But yeah, so imagine the game fucking ended like this, by the way, boys. If this game ended 10-4, that would have been fucking crazy. But yeah, no, so I wanted to end 9-4 or 10-4 for that reason, but yeah, no. Suns again, yeah, no. The game was in Boston. Don't worry, it was in Boston. Fucking thankfully, not in Montreal. Jesus Christ. Bruins then tie the game. Oh, this is actually, I thought it was a 3-2 goal. This is actually where I think Montembeault was a little bit shaken up due to the shot in the mask. There's a bit of a weird shot from DeBrusque. It's kind of off the post. There's a little bit of a hole on Montembeault. DeBrusque finds it. Armia, I would have yeeted my phone if it ended 10-4. Oh god, don't tell Suns that. He knows what it's like to fucking yeet his phone after a loss. Don't you, Suns? But yeah. Sorry boys, I'm gonna load up MLB 9 innings because I'm trying to get back into that game. But yeah. So it's a 2-2 game. That kind of stuff. Yeah, you do. Montreal would have rioted. Oh, Valkyrie, 100%, dude. There would have been shit thrown on the ice. Sorry boys, that was probably a little gross for you guys. There would have been shit thrown on the ice. Probably a Habs jersey or two. We would have been booing the fuck out of the Canadians at that final buzzer. Yeah, there would have been shit done. Don't know if it was a straight riot, but there would have been some shit going on. Also, by the way, boys, I'm gonna try and hurry this one up a little bit. I do have family here and they're trying to sleep right now, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna try and hurry this up a little bit. What do you think of Waz's game tonight, Black Viper? He wasn't super noticeable. He was all right. Shit being thrown on the ice. Well, I mean, shit being thrown on the ice is definitely very gross. I will say that for sure. But yeah, no. Black Viper, Waz's game, I didn't notice him too much. He had a really nice pass on Armia's goal. Wasn't super noticeable for the rest of the way, but that's not necessarily he played bad. It was just more of just a meh. He got like 11 minutes of ice time. Can't really notice the guy, a whole lot during that time. It's not like Caulfield or Suzuki getting 20 minutes a night, Played all right, I thought. I think he got line shifted a little bit with some of the other guys, so I think ended up on fourth line a little bit, ended up on the third line at other shifts. That's where he started, was on the third line. But yeah, I thought he had an all right game. He is definitely getting into his own, though, in the NHL. I thought the first couple games he was very unnoticeable. When you try and point him out, you'll notice him. But yeah, he just kind of casually just like, oh, hey, that's a good pass from Wall. Oh, shit, he's playing good. I don't get why people throw their jerseys on the ice like you paid $250. Exactly, Valkyrie. I don't get that either. Like, I don't know if they just assume, for example, that like, oh, well, okay, if I go to the back, I'm going to get my jersey. Or like on my way out, I'm going to get my jersey if they're that stupid. Or I don't know. Like, I get it's kind of a form of protest. Like, oh, hey, we're done with this team, or the team's playing like shit. Please do better. But at the same time, it's still kind of like, again, like, yeah, you unless you have like fuck you money to be able to like, oh yeah, $250, whatever, throw that away. But like even then, it's like, come on. How many points does Waugh have? He has a goal and assist. He has 2 points in, I think, 5 games. Let me actually look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure he's only played 5 games, maybe 6. If Chrome wants to load, there we go. No, I don't want to go to JohnnyKnoxville.com. Thank you. Thank you, Google, for knowing what I like. Yeah, so he's played 5 games. He's got a goal and assist, no PIMs, and no plus minus. So, yeah. I'd say for bottom 6 minutes, Suns, I think he's been adapting to the NHL very well over the last, over his first couple games, I would say. I wouldn't, because after the 9th goal, I just said fucking stopped watching. I know it's something a fake fan will do. Well, NZA, not really. Genuinely, if I wasn't doing these recaps, I probably would have turned the game off as well. It's 9-4 at that point. I would have just been like, yeah, fuck it. Who cares? It's Boston. I don't want to watch this shit. Who cares? Like, fuck it. You know, I would have stopped watching if I didn't have to. I mean, I kind of did. I very much tuned out. It was just like take minor notes, and we'll get to that by that point. But yeah, Harry should type P Peru. Harry should type P into a search bar and tell us the result. All right, sure thing. I'll do that. I'll do that, Sons. I'll do that. All right. So, if my fucking browser wants to load, give me a second. Sorry, boys. It's kind of jittery right now. P. All right. So we got PayPal summary. For some reason, my PayPal is the first thing that comes up. Patrick Waugh, and then Vim's Lair, and then nothing else comes up. That's very weird. Yeah, so it's a 2-2 game. Then it's 3-2. The Bruins score less than a minute later. Danton Heinen ends up tipping a shot home with his skate. Savard's trying to cover him in front. Just not able to, unfortunately. Not a very solid cover there. Unfortunately, a shitty type of coverage from Savard, but like couldn't see the puck, so that's very unfortunate there. And it's a non-break for the Canadiens. It's a break for the Bruins, I should say. And then right at the buzzer, the Canadiens get a really good look. Nick Suzuki has a wide open net, but it's a sharp angle. Unfortunately, hits it right off the side of the net. There was maybe 2 seconds left there, so unfortunately, just wasn't able to put it home. That would have tied the game up. Boston would have been silent, probably. So the shots are 12-8 for the Bruins, and they have a 3-2 lead after 20 minutes of play. So, yeah, by the way, I'm currently up 15-0, now 16-0 on the Pittsburgh Pirates at the bottom of the third inning. So, yeah, safe to say I'm probably winning this. Bruins have a good flurry of shots early in the second period. Monty making some solid stops to keep it 3-2 and not make it a 4-2 game anymore. It is now 17-0, and it is now 18-0. Let's say New Hook comes back tomorrow. If you had to take Harvey Pinard out or Wall, who am I taking out? Black Viper, easily Harvey Pinard. I would probably opt for Gallagher first, just to send him a message like, hey, you did not play well tonight, buddy. Oh god. Am I really about to not fucking score? Are we about to have 2 outs? Sorry. But yeah, I would probably take Gallagher out, just be more of a like, hey, you know, we're benching you. Okay, by the way, we don't have 2 outs. It is actually about to be 19-0, by the way. But yeah, I would take Gallagher out, just send him a message, hey, you gotta work harder. But if it's between those 2 guys specifically, I would take Harvey Pinard out. Average Pittsburgh Pirates poverty. I'm also playing as the Blue Jays, so I don't know what that tells you, Sons, but yeah, definitely a oh fuck. Shit. There we go. Now that's 2 outs, unfortunately. So yeah. Canadiens then go to the power play. Charlie Coyle is called for a high stick on Struble. And the Canadiens end up scoring as a result. There's some good passing around. Mike Matheson has a shot. Very unrealistic. Fuck you, Sons. Fuck you. It's not like the New York Yankees are doing anything good. And now it's 20-0 because I just hit a home run with Paul Goldschmidt. Don't ask how I have a Paul Goldschmidt. It's actually 21-0. Sorry. What game are you playing? It's MLB 9 innings, 23. MLB 9 innings, 23 is what I'm playing right now. So yeah, Mike Matheson ends up letting a solid shot off. And yeah, it's 3-2. It's a 3-3 tie game. Like I said, Matheson off the blind pass. Buries it from Monahan, Suzuki. So Monahan now has 3 assists in the game, and we are less than halfway through. That was not a good play by Johnny Ray. Sorry, boys, give me a second. I'm batting with Johnny Ray. Fuck, Johnny Ray sucks. The Canadiens are 2 for 2 on the power play tonight, and yeah, Canadiens solid one there. Pizzetta is then hit. Pastrnak is then hit by Michael Pizzetta, and that's the end of the inning. Sorry, that kind of sucks. A 12 fucking scores in that third inning. That's very fun. Pastrnak gets hit by Pizzetta. He's slowly turning into a legit fourth liner. He actually had a pretty good rush later. And then we get a scrap. Anderson goes after Trent Frederick. Frederick actually ends up tripping Anderson up. Anderson shoves him down. They drop the gloves. Frederick doesn't wait for the gloves to come off. He goes after Andy. Andy, though, just fucking nails him a couple times. Nails him with a couple up and unders. And ends up taking Frederick down. And the Bruins go to the power play as a result. Anderson apparently gets an extra for elbowing and roughing. Apparently he didn't get a fighting major. But then again, that just might be NHL.com being very bad as a website. Canadiens have a good kill. Marchand has a big stop by Montembeault. Habs are 3 for 3 on the PK tonight. That's the thing that sucked, is the Bruins, who have a very good power play, the Canadiens completely killed it off, and the Canadiens just sucked at 5-on-5. Which again, like that, genuinely, I think is what bit the Canadiens in the ass. And the Bruins would take back the lead, actually, at 5-on-5. Danton Heinen gets his second of the night on a 2-on-1. Struble pinched way too early, and that ends up leading to the 2-on-1. And it's 4-3 Bruins. Then it's 5-3 Bruins. Charlie Coyle ends up breaking in. Suzuki can't catch him. It was a good shot buried, and yeah, Habs then press. Their third line goes after, and the Canadiens score then. So this is 3 goals in about 4 or 5 minutes. Brendan Gallagher on a third chance. That line did not quit. That line with some solid chances. He makes it 5-4. Harvey Pinard with the lone assist there. There's a nice shot that goes off of Lindholm. And in the net, Gallagher kind of from behind just kind of shoots it. Like I said, Lindholm gets it, and it's tipped into the nets. Gallagher had 2 really good chances beforehand. The first one was stopped, and I think the second one was sent just over the net. Third time's the charm for Gallagher, and it's 5-4 now. Just like that. Canadiens then look. There's a Bruins immediate 2-on-1 though right after the first puck drop. There's a nice stop on Pasta. Habs nearly get a 3-on-1, but the slap shot is just deflected wide. Evans then tips the Canadian shot just over the nets. There's a couple straight chances, but the Habs starting to get some numbers. And we go back to the power play with a minute left in the second. Grizzlies called for a slash on Nick Suzuki. Habs then press. Matheson has a couple nice slappers, just nothing getting into the back of the net. Slav fans on a shot that causes a little bit of a clear. There's then a minute of power play time left to start the third for the Canadiens. Shots are 16-15 for the Bruins, who lead the game 5-4 after 40 minutes of play. Habs on the power play early, just can't get my shot. There's Matheson's shot, but the Bruins are able to clear, so the Habs now 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. I put PK, but I meant power play. And then it's 6-4 Boston right after the penalty ends. Gallagher with a horrible pass that ends up going right to David Pastrnak. Struble isn't able to skate back in time. He gets in on a sort of 1-on-2. And yeah, puts it home. Struble, 1-on-1. Struble's trying to catch him. He's unable to. Pastrnak buries the second chance. Then it's 7-4. Jurasovsky causes a turnover. Barron is completely clueless in his own zone. Leaves Marchand wide open. Right in the slot. Marchand buries it for the 3-goal advantage. Habs try to get something. Bruins on some turnovers look to make it 8-4. And they just completely took over the game at this point. It was all Bruins. The Canadiens barely got any shots whatsoever. And yeah, there was just nothing whatsoever. Okay, yes, I get prepped for a cozy gaming weekend. No, thank you, Streamlabs. Thank you for trying to get me involved, but I don't want to be in the gaming community right now. That's for this weekend because the Canadiens don't play. That's for the next 2 days, I should say. And actually, now I'm thinking about it real quick. Did you hear that Ken Hughes said he was looking to upgrade an offense? Black. I'm not gonna call you just Black. No, I did see that, Black Viper. He said that when we are eventually, or when we are looking to be a good team, he wouldn't mind upgrading the offense. Like I definitely think to an extent right now we do need that upgrade. But what a lot of Canadiens fans took. Oh fuck me! I didn't. Motherfucker! I didn't enter the goddamn punk sweepstakes. Fuck! And now I go. Oh my. Nah, fuck! That sucks. Fuck it, whatever. I'll just enter the one for the CM Punk pillow. But yeah, Ken Hughes. What a lot of Habs fans were misconstruing about that quote was that they mistook that as him willing to trade our first round pick this year for an upgrade on offense, like how we traded a first for Doc and Newhook. But that's not what he meant. He meant that he has second round picks. He has plenty. We have plenty of draft picks. I think it's 21 in the next 3 drafts, something fucking crazy like that. Well, no, not really, because that's about 7 per draft. I think we have 23 in the next 2 drafts. Actually, I think is what it was. So we have a plethora of picks. Ken Hughes has said that he doesn't mind trading those to acquire offense, and he said before that he doesn't mind possibly overpaying when we are a competitive team, trading multiple picks and prospects. Like you said, Black Viber, yeah, plenty of prospects as well. We wouldn't mind trading out a couple prospects or a couple picks, maybe technically overpaying for a guy, in order to improve the offense, which I don't think I have a problem with that whatsoever, because you look at it, and it's funny that Canadiens fans were clamoring. You got look at guys on Twitter like the Habitat, and the fact that there are so many people who agree with that dumb fuck genuinely baffles me. That there are so many people that look at that guy's tweets and think, yeah, this guy's right. Very rarely is he actually right. But there are guys like that who last year when we picked Reinbacher thought, oh, we need Matvei Michkov, we need fucking Zach Benson, we should have traded back to pick Zach Benson with the Predators pick, and we get Yaroslav Askarov. Now, I love Yaroslav Askarov, but he is not no fucking Jacob Fowler. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. But wanted an offensive player for this team. And the fact that the Canadiens are now apparently willing to go get offense, they're not happy with making a deal. When they don't understand, that's probably the easiest way to get offense is by a trade or free agency. The draft is heavily more, in my opinion, for defense and goaltending. It is a lot harder to trade for a defenseman or a goaltender. It's a lot harder to get a star goaltender via trade or free agency, because a lot of people know what that goalie is worth. The fact that we get Jacob Fowler in the fucking 4th round, I think it was, or 3rd round, the fact we get him there, that's a steal. Now, was I somebody that wanted Thomas Milik? Yes, I absolutely was. I think the kid is going to be a phenomenal starter in the National Hockey League. But the fact that we have Jacob Fowler, I will gladly take a Jacob Fowler. I think he's a little bit better than Thomas Milik right now, in my opinion. But I think they're going to be a great, great competitive duo when we watch Winnipeg and Montreal face, or when we face USA and Canada in the Olympics. I think those two have a legit shot of being the starters by like 2032. Because let's be honest, they're both going to be like 28, 27, so probably there's potential, I think, for them to be the starters for each respective team. But yeah, Suns, I was mad at the draft pick, but about a week afterwards, I came around. I was like, yeah, you know what? Michkov was probably the right pick. I immediately came around on the draft pick. But looking at guys that are still mad that we picked a guy who is playing against legitimate adults and doing well against them, and there's people who want Matvei Michkov, who in the fucking KHL is 52nd in league scoring. The fact that Michkov, 52nd in league scoring, getting outscored by Jordan fucking Wheel. And there are Habs fans who still want Michkov. Zach Benson, I mean, I kind of get. I like Zach Benson. I think he's going to be a legit top 6 forward. But again, the draft is for defense. Now, I'm not saying, first overall, you should pick a defenseman who's ranked 8th overall. No. Go best player available, obviously, most of the time. Reinbacher was the best player available. There were sites that had Michkov ranked as, like, the second best player in the draft behind fucking Bedard. You know, the European scouting website, I forgot which one it was, they had, or it might have been the, one of the league's own scouting sites, they had Reinbacher ranked 2nd overall, right behind Connor Bedard. There were places who had Reinbacher as a huge riser. Maybe he gets picked 2nd to 3rd. And the Canadiens got this motherfucker at 5th overall. There were people who looked at the Juraj pick and said, what the fuck is this? Why is this? Like how? Why are we picking Slafkovsky over Shane Wright? But now we're looking at Juraj Slafkovsky and thinking, yeah, that was the best pick. It's almost like management knows more than the fan base does. It's almost like they get a chance to see the player and review the player and talk to the player. Because technically they do scouting for a lot of players. But they're able to look at these players and, like I said, talk to them before they fucking get picked. You know, it's almost like Michkov might have interviewed the Canadiens and told them, I don't want to sign with you. Seriously, the fact that there are Habs fans who are still going to make that assumption that we interviewed Michkov, clearly he wanted to come here, that's not true. That's not true. Now, do I think it would have come out by now if he straight up said, yeah, I have no intentions of playing in Montreal? Yeah, probably it would have. But still, the fact he said he wants to go to Philadelphia, to me says, I don't want to be in Montreal. In my opinion. Because there's no way, you'd have to be a fucking idiot, which I think Michkov is, if you want to go to Philadelphia over Montreal. I'm just saying, you got to be fucking stupid if you want that. Now, if you get traded there, obviously, that's whatever. That's probably out of your control unless you have a no move clause. But if you just sign there or get draft interviews, whatever, you tell Montreal you don't want to sign, you tell Philly you do. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, you're stupid. But yeah, Harry Spin Facts, Julian Ponce, how's it going, my good sir? I'm doing very good, thank you. Congrats for the live the other day. Thank you, Julian, I appreciate it. Check out the Don't Poke With Media channel. Check out Habs. Check out the Hab Normals podcast. Links in the description for that. I am a co-host on that show. Yeah. Also, Don't Poke With Media. I will be joining the guys on Monday for the first live episode of the Puckin' Around podcast. I'll be joining them on there. So, yeah, check that out, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, please hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be trying to do some content over there. I know I'm going to be, again, a member of the Have Normals podcast. That's on Spotify. You can also go to talkinghabs.com. talking-habs.com. If you guys want to find the Pucking Around podcast, there's columns up there. I'm probably going to maybe try and start writing some columns of my own for the Canadiens. And, yeah, you guys can go check that out. And, yeah, much appreciated. So, yeah, Ponce, exactly. Michkov is a douchebag. I wouldn't say locker room cancer necessarily. I do think there's some things about him that aren't good. And, yeah, I definitely would not want Michkov in this locker room. I wouldn't want him with the Canadiens at all now, looking at it. And thank you. Congrats for the live the other night. Thank you, Julian. I appreciate that, man. It's not every day at 12th. I think it was 12th, 13th overall, whatever he was. Overall pick makes the NHL right away. Exactly insane. That's a lot of hindsight bias. You know, that Benson made the NHL right away. Couldn't the Canadiens tell that? It's not about picking the player who is the best right now. He's not the best right now. It's about picking the player who 5 to 6, maybe even 7 or 8 years from now is the best player in the draft. It's about picking that guy who, for the long term, is the better option, who is the better guy to pick. You know, that when he's in his prime is fucking good. You know, it's not about picking, who can get to the NHL necessarily the fastest again, or who's the best right now. It's about picking who the best player, who you think the best player will be in his prime, and who can connect with the who can connect with the Canadiens roster and who can help them the most for the future. That's what it's about. So, yeah, again, like, I think Zach Benson would have been a fun choice as the Canadiens, but I am 100% on the Reinbacher train. I'm completely about what David Reinbacher is for the Canadiens. I'm completely for David Reinbacher being a Montreal Canadien, and I hate that there were fake fans out there who fucking harassed him because the team decided to pick him. And it's funny because it's either, he gets picked by the Canadiens, he has a good interview which gets him drafted along with his good play, and the fake fans harass him, or they tell him, "Oh, you shouldn't come here," or he tells management, "I don't want to go to Montreal." They pick someone else, and fake fans who wanted him, harass him on Instagram. Well, why don't you want to come to Montreal? It's genuinely funny to me that you can't fucking win with these retarded Twitter fans. Genuinely. Look at Radulov got drafted. Yeah, Black Viper, about 15th overall. Spent 4 years in the NHL. Then left for, I think, 8 years, I think it was. I know it was like contract disputes, I think it was at first, and then he left. But keep in mind as well, it was also a case of like, the fucking NHL was in a very, like, the very beginning of the salary cap when he got drafted. Yeah, like, he got drafted 15th overall in 2004 from Russia, when technically only played one game with the KHL, with the Russian Super League, I think it was at the time, actually. Goes to the QMJHL for 2 years, comes over to North America, well, technically he's in North America, plays professionally in the AHL and in the NHL, for 2 years, actually. It was 2 years. Goes to Russia for 4 years. Comes back after the lockout for a handful of games with the Predators. Goes back to Russia for another 4 years. He's a free agent. Signs with the Canadiens and then goes to the Stars. And he's actually still playing right now. He's actually in the KHL. So you know what? I will give props to Alexander Radulov for that. Habs legend, by the way. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely that risk for sure. But I don't think it was necessarily if Michkov has a contract dispute, he's going to go back to Russia. I don't think that was necessarily the risk. I think it was definitely more so, would he even come over to Montreal, for example? I think that was definitely more of the risk, in my opinion. Also, my voice is going out a little bit, so I'm definitely going to try and hurry it up a little bit. I want to. What do you think of the Waugh coaching return to the NHL? Waugh is the all-time goalie GOAT, in my opinion. Julian, yeah, he's definitely up there for me. It's like Hasek, Waugh, Price, Luongo are up there as like the top four. You got to put Ken Dryden in the conversation at the very least. Ken Dryden. Those are probably my top five, and definitely a little bit of bias to put Pricey up there. But fuck, other goalies have won a Hart Trophy during their time in the NHL. Hasek, Waugh might have won one. Theodore won one, I know. And yeah, I would agree that he is one of the GOATs. The Waugh coaching return, though, to the NHL. Hey, there we go. Clear the throat and the voice comes back a little bit. Him coaching the Islanders, I like it, actually. I think there's going to be a lot of moves made in the offseason for the Islanders to get to more of a balance. Thank you guys for the emojis, by the way. I'm seeing those the little hearts show up. But I think there's going to be a lot of moves made to fit Waugh's very balanced style as an NHL coach. I think he wants a lot of offense and defense, not just strictly offense or defense. And yeah, I think with the Islanders, it could be a good match. I'm excited to see how he does with the Islanders, and I think it'll end up being a pretty solid coaching stint. Did I want him when the Canadiens fired Ducharme? Yeah, I will admit I did want Patrick Waugh. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with Marty St. Louis, and yeah, I wish Waugh nothing but the best of luck. I mean, we play the Islanders in his third game as a coach on next Thursday, so that's going to be exciting to watch. And yeah, like I said, very, very happy for Patrick Waugh, and I'm wishing nothing but the best of luck for him. Yeah, nice. I don't know what the fuck I just said, but whatever Julian said, I agree. No, but nice analysis. There we go. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say there. Thank you, Julian. I appreciate that. He did win everything. Yeah, the Quebec with I think it was the Ramparts. I think it was he was the head coach of. I think it was the Ramparts. But yeah, he won everything down there, and yeah, I mean, I liked him with the Avs. He had, I think, a 250 win seasons, I think, with the Avs before they kind of went into their rebuild. Nathan McKinnon and all that went on. Yeah, I loved him as a coach with the Avalanche. I always knew that he could be in the NHL and that he would be back in the NHL. And yeah, like I said, I'm very excited to see how he goes, and I'm probably going to be watching the first handful of games with Waugh as the head coach, as long as the Canadiens aren't playing. I know tomorrow the Islanders play, and the Canadiens don't play, and the Islanders do, so I'll be watching that game. I think they also play Thursday, the same day as us, so I'm going to be watching, obviously, that game, and then obviously I'll be watching the Habs and Islanders, so yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see Waugh back in the NHL as a head coach, and yeah, I look forward to seeing him next Thursday with the Canadiens. Next Thursday is going to be crazy, Julian, for sure, man. Like, you can tell the whole story is going to be Patrick Waugh back in the NHL, his third game, whatever his record is. If it's 2-0-0, you know it's going to be really crazy. And then you see, like, if it's 0-2-0, you really got to wonder what the storyline's going to be in that game. Yeah, dude, yeah, the Islanders, yeah, the Islanders have jumped up to, like, third on my, like, favorite team scale. Dude, Julian Plante, yes, if Joshua Waugh scores a goal against Patrick Waugh's team, dude, that would be... You know what? I kind of hate that Waugh scored his first goal. I think it was last game, because that would have been a great game to get his first. Is against the Islanders with Patrick Waugh as head coach. That would have been fucking cool. But yeah, no. Either way, that would be really cool seeing Joshua Wawa, seeing Wawa score against Patrick. That would be really cool for sure. That would be really awesome. All right, I gotta finish this game up because again, my voice is going. I've got people upstairs who are trying to sleep, literally right above me, so they can probably still hear me. If you can hear me, I'm in your walls. No, but legitimately. Let's finish this game up. So it's 7-4. Yeah, Bruins just completely taking over. Yeah, I said at this point, fire Burrows, call up Jack, trade Barron. I meant to say trade Harris, actually. But, I mean, I think Barron doesn't require waivers, so send him down. Trade Harris. You're a legend, Julian. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, man. I good to see you in here. Good to see you in here. And yeah, I agree with some of those sentiments. I think Jack is due for the call up at this point. I know he beat the fuck out of someone on Belleville yesterday, and then tonight the Rocket destroyed the fucking Belleville Senators. Someone fucking took it to Kazimir Kaskasuo, which that should have been immediately ripped that fucker's head off. So. Yeah, shout out Kazimir Kaskasuo, by the way. That motherfucker is fucking... I love that dude. No homo. Unless he wants it, then full homo. No, but seriously, fucking dude's a legend in the AHL right now. Bro's looking awesome. I'm just saying, those Rocket games are awesome. Dude, Julian, I can imagine, dude. It sucks, like, because I want to watch the Rocket games, but every time I remember, like, oh, the Rocket are on, it's like 2 minutes after the game ends. Plus, unfortunately, the only feeds I can find usually are the fucking French feeds, and I don't understand French. So it's like, it's like I only watch. I can't understand French, so it's like, I mean, it's not as entertaining. Like if it's the Habs dude, you know, who says "C'est la but" in such a fucking great way, then yeah, okay, I'll watch. But like most of the time, it's as well. The Rocket are really playing a lot of the time when the Habs play, so it's like, you know, so that sucks. But yeah, I definitely want to watch more Rocket games, especially that they have Kazimir Kaskasuo. I really want to check him out. Yes, Julian, exactly. Yeah, Kazimier's YouTube channel, very, very solid for sure. That's how I knew him before he signed with the Rocket, or right when he signed with the Rocket. I think I recognized the name, that I remembered he had a YouTube channel. Kind of, yeah, 24CH vibes. Kind of, yeah, because he gives that inside look at the Rocket and like his mindset and his training and all that. I really, really like that. And like you said, very, very 24CH vibes. So yeah, I really like that. He is very hot to watch. I can imagine, Julian. He's like, what is he now? 4-0-0, something like that. He's like 2.13 goals against average. Let me actually look him up real quick. Kazimir Kaskasuo. I've looked him up so much, he's straight up in my results. As soon as I start going with Kaz, he immediately pops up. Yeah, motherfucker is 4-0-0 with the Canadiens, 1.96 goals against average, and a 948 save percentage. This fucking dude, like, whew, like, all I'm gonna say, he's looking good. That's all I'm gonna say. But no, legitimately, this dude is fucking, he's playing some great hockey with the Rocket. Actually, he's technically playing some of his best hockey in the NHL. Playing his best hockey, I would say, since 16-17 with the fucking Marlies, when he played 7 games, 5-1-0 record. He had a 934 save percentage, which is down, but a 1.84 goals against average, which is slightly better. But then again, he's only played 4 games with the Rocket, and that year he only played 7. Spent most of the year in the ECHL. Don't you love when a goalie has a year with the ECHL, they're horrible, they play in the AHL, and their stats are somehow better in that same year? Don't you guys like that? Because I do. I think it's really funny. Yeah, catch me in the ECHL. Oh, yeah, he kind of sucks. You can score on him wherever. Comes to the AHL, you're not scoring on him. Okay. Weird. Randy, how's it going, man? A blowout? Yeah, dude. I mean, it unfortunately gets to the point where THG uses the No Mercy magnet tonight, which, fuck, Suzuki scores. There's no Mercy magnet. It looks slightly better. It's 9-5. To be fair, though, who's to say it even ends 9-5? Who's to say the Canadiens don't take a little bit of control in that game? I mean, let's be honest, the game probably still ends 9-5, but, like, still, that would have been nice to see Suzuki get one. But yeah, yeah, Julian, dude, yeah, watching, like, his workouts and, like, seeing the VR stuff he uses as well, he is a really solid goaltender, dude. Like, low-key, at the end of the year, the Canadiens should reward him, dude. Give him a fucking contract at the deadline, a 2-way contract. Call him up for, like, the fucking last game of the year, dude. Motherfucker deserves it. Like, I'm pretty sure we're on a back-to-back against Detroit. Like, give Primo one of the last games of the year. Give fucking Casimir Kaskasuo. Unless you want to go with, like, a back-to-back, because it's a back-to-back. Unless you want to give it to Kaskasuo and, like, Dobech, for example. I think it'd be fucking awesome. Like, come on. Like, yeah, come on. Like, we're probably gonna be out of the playoff race by that point. Like, give him a couple rubs, you know. Casimir, at least get him a game in the NHL. That'd be fun to see. ECHL over the NHL, exactly. Black Viper for sure. Much better skill, much better skill in the ECHL, definitely. Yeah, the Rocker recap games, I could imagine, Julian, are on YouTube. They do pretty well. Yeah, the AHL games look really physical. Mayhew's looked great. I saw a stat on Twitter before I came up live. It was like he has 13 points in his last 15 games, I think, something like that. Like, he is, like, Mayhew's looking really good down there. I'm excited to see what he looks like. Is it weird that I might be expecting him to get, like, 2-3 games with the Canadiens at the end of the year as well? Like, you rest some of the regulars, and, like, guys like Mayhew and Casimir Kaskasuo might get a couple games at the end of the year, because I genuinely think that has a chance of happening. Habs prospect Habs. Yeah, exactly, Julian. Like, they upload, like, oh, Logan Mayhew highlights from tonight's game. Arbor Jacka highlights from, for example, yesterday's game. They show the fucking big fight he had. Yeah, I know that channel. I'm subscribed to that channel. Though now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't gotten any of their videos in my subscription feed lately. So I should probably check to make sure I am subscribed, because I'm pretty sure I am. At least I should be. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to look right now, because my dumbass is going to forget the second I get off stream. Also, shout out Google Chrome running really slow because I have like 45,000 bookmarks. I wish I was kidding. It probably is that many. I think that's what I'll do, boys. I'm going to go through and clear my bookmarks. Habs Prospect Highlights. I think that's the channel's name or something like that. I look up Habs Prospect Highlights, so naturally it gives me the Canadiens. No, fucking, it's not Drew Deeks. Son of a bitch, who's the fucking channel? Wait, okay, Arbor Jacki. I don't think Arbor Jacki Highlights is gonna work. Highlights AHL, maybe? Hab Prospect Videos, that's what it is. I'm not subscribed to them. Okay, so, yeah, like they just uploaded 37 minutes ago. Laval continues to roll, showing Heineman's goal, Mayhew's goal. Laval grateful for Arbor Jacki as he drops the hammer in heated game. Yeah, they're showing that as well. Florian Jacki drops the gloves. That's 3 months ago, so that's not their most recent videos. Well, actually, it is Laval. Yeah, dude, they bust their ass. Lane Hudson, they're showing him scoring. They're showing Celebrini highlights as well. Yeah, they're really working. Avi, how's it going, man? GG's for sure, man. Dude, yeah, 2010 to 2013 Bruins Habs, like, y'all around 500 though, staying in the mix, not bad. Oh yeah, Avi, like, I don't think we're gonna be in the playoff race for a whole lot longer, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I just want to stay around that 500 mark. Like, I'll be happy, even if like we're out of the playoffs by a long time, by a long time, out by like 5-10 points. As long as again we're near 500, we're in the mix. That's all I want. I just want to be within the race for a while longer. That's all I want. Dude, Laval is fucking back, Julian. Like you said, they were so bad, and now it's like, hey, they're pushing. I don't know where they are in the standings right now. I think they're still like 5 points out, kind of like Laval. Let me actually look AHL standings. Please give me like legitimate. I don't know how many teams make. Oh, play Calder Cup playoff qualification. That's what I want. I don't want the Lehigh Valley. Who the fuck cares about the Lehigh Valley Phantoms? I don't care about Philadelphia's AHL affiliate. Okay, 23 teams participating in the playoffs. Top 6 finishes in the Atlantic. The top 5 in the North Division. Okay, so the North Division. We actually would make the playoffs right now. We are in the playoffs by 4 points. We did overtake the Senators, actually, with both of our most recent wins against them, so that's pretty cool. Also, by the way, shout out the fucking Buffalo Sabres AHL affiliate being in the North Division. Yeah, the North Division, yet fucking Manitoba's in the Central Division. You gotta love that shit. Oh yeah, the North Division, but fucking Ontario's in the Pacific. Calgary's in the Pacific. Abbotsford is in the Pacific. Yeah, like Cleveland. Cleveland is not. Yeah, because this. I don't know how they do the standings in the AHL, but just that's funny. Yeah, Julian. Yeah, guys, hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you're enjoying the stream, the top 10 drafts are equivalent to the top 4 of last year. Black Viper, I could see it maybe. Julian, yeah, it's really due to Arbor and that YouTube goalie. Like, it sucks that Arbor's gonna be gone by the end of the month. He's gonna be back in Laval, or he's gonna be back up to Laval. No, he's gonna be back up with the Canadiens. So, yeah, it genuinely sucks. I mean, I don't know. I would be completely fine with leaving Arbor in the AHL for the year, letting him go on a playoff run, and then bring him back next year. But I want Arbor back in the NHL. I really, really want him like back soon. Avi, you watch College Puck a lot? Hey, let's go, Avi. Hell yeah, that's sick. Let's go. Absolutely. I mean to check out more college hockey. I just been so fucking busy, dude. Legit, it's like my head's fucking spinning almost. It's like I gotta try and keep up with so much shit. You're going to Boston College against Boston University. Oh shit, Avi. Give me some Lane Hudson reports. Give me some reports on how elite he is. I need people to validate the Canadiens' obsession with Lane Hudson, even though it's already warranted. We need that, please. Hey, let's go. W's. Avi is legit. Hell yeah, he is. Julian, let's go. Boston U and Boston College. Dude, yeah. Avi, man. Lane is insane. I like that. In lane? In lane, maybe? Oh my god. Dude, Avi, he's gonna be on the team. Like genuinely, I'm this selfish. I want Boston U to not even make the playoffs so Lane comes over as soon as he can. As soon as the season finishes, he's immediately over. Dude, legit. I want Lane here as soon as we can in Montreal. I know regardless when the playoffs finish, like he's gonna be over, hopefully with another, I was gonna say gold medal. I don't think they win the gold medal in college, but whatever you win, little trophy or whatever, as soon as he wins that, he's coming over to fucking Montreal, dude. Like, God, like that's why I wish we had an end of the year game against the Bruins, because that would be fucking awesome. Dude, it would be great to see him score his first against the Bruins. Like, I don't think it's gonna happen. When's the next time we play the Bruins? Don't look up Habs Bruins and tell me it's gonna fucking just show tonight's score. Okay, we play the 14th of March, which Boston University hockey. No, BU schedule. Yeah. So when does their season end? If it ends like right before, I'll be very happy. Oh shit! It ends March 9th. Well, that's senior night, so that I don't know if that means it's like only like senior players or whatever. But like, it technically does end on the 9th. And then I'm assuming he's still be in BU. Aw, fuck. Damn it, he'll still be in BU probably. Fuck. Yeah, because the playoffs as well. That's probably going to be like fuck, I didn't even think of that. Damn it, yeah, so he'll probably be over for the last, like, 5 games of the year. Yeah, they're going to the Frozen Four, exactly, Avi. And I know the season lasts until... Fuck, our last games are, like, April 19th or something like that. It's crazy. So, like, it's giving us a little bit of time to, Yeah, it's giving us a little bit of time to get Lane. Oh, the 16th is our last game. So, yeah. So, like, April, like, we play a good amount of games in April. The 2nd, the 4th, the 6th, the 7th, the 9th, 11th, 13th, and then 15th and 16th. So, yeah. So, we've got fucking, what is that, 9 games in April? Yeah, we got 9 games in April. I think you can get into 6 of those, probably. What does the Frozen Four mean? NCAA, I'm not even 100% sure, but I think it's the top 4 best teams in college. Abby can probably explain it better. I'm probably just going to fuck it up. But yeah, Raymond, by the way, yes, this game did suck for sure, man. Oh, the last 4... Okay, so I was actually right. It's basically the 4 best teams in college hockey, the Final 4, basically. Okay, I think I get that. Julian, by the way, Cale Makar's Lane Light. I like that. Lane Light. Also, boys, I'm starting a petition. Legit, every time that Lane Hutson does something incredible in the NHL, we call him Insane Lane. I'm doing that now. I'm starting that petition. We're going to start doing that. And also, we got to do the L in the forehead, the L for Lane, obviously. We got to do the little fucking waifu. God, I really hope someone doesn't clip that. We're gonna do the fucking waifu dance every time Lane scores a goal. Oh God, please don't fucking nobody clip that. God, nobody send this to Lane Hutson. I don't want Lane thinking I'm fucking insane. I'm not insane like Lane. No, legitimately though. Fucking, I'm excited. Insane Lane it is exactly. Lane is insane, bro. I love that. Oh, fuck. Alright, let me get through this game. One of our last games against the Bruins we're going to play without Lane Hutson, so. Exactly, Avi. Yeah, like, I know that... Hutson for the waifu Norse. Oh, God. Oh, God. What number will he be, though? Avi, I don't know if he takes 20, because I know Slav has 20. And I don't know, I know there's that thing, like, Kovalchuk paid off Kulak with a Rolex to take number 77. Or 17, I think it was. I think it was 77, actually. No, 71. I fucking forget which number Kulak was. But whatever Kulak number had, Kovalchuk paid him with a Rolex. Hutson could maybe do that with Slav, but I think he would be fine taking another number. I mean, there's not many low numbers left, I know. Unless we trade Weidman, number 6 isn't available. Number 8's Matheson, unless we deal him. 11's obviously Galley, unless we deal him. And then it's like, I don't even think number 12's available. 13... I think Mitchell Stevens is wearing that. 14 is Suzuki. 15 was Kokienemi. I don't know who's wearing it now. 16, I feel might be available. But yeah, it's like one of those, like, unless he wants to go with a number like a 93, which, you know what? Thinking about it, a Hudson 93 might look really solid. I don't think we've retired it for, I think Vinny Donfus wore 93. I don't think we've retired it for him. I don't see why we would. But no offense to Vinny Donfus. I don't think it was just not that upper echelon of player to be retired. But I don't know, in Ottawa, he'd probably get his number retired. Fucking Chris Neal has his number retired by the Senators. Yeah, 23, Hutson. Yeah, Avi, he could go 23. Or he could try and go 02 instead of number 2. He could try and go for 02. But no, that would be really funny. I do wonder if the NHL eventually does allow that, especially for a team like the Canadiens or the Leafs or the Rangers. If they have enough retired jerseys, if they start allowing like 01, 02, 03 instead of just 1, 2, or 3, I wonder if they do allow that. Oh, was that what he was in high school and junior before college? I did not know that. Okay, yeah, then yeah, 23 he could probably go. That would make sense, Avi. I like that, actually. Thank you. I did... See, Avi's providing us with info that we didn't know we had. He is our professional Boston College Lane Hutson scout. He is our professional college scout for Lane Hutson. But no, thank you. Legitimately, Avi, thank you for that. 23 Hutson. That could work. I like 93 Hutson, just because I think he's elite enough. He could get away with being a very high number like that. But I would love seeing Hutson in I just want to see Hutson in Montreal in general. I don't even care what number he wears. I want to see him, the motherfucker, in Montreal ASAP. I want to see him in Montreal tomorrow. Genuinely. Again, I'm not selfish. I want to see Boston completely fall apart, miss the playoffs, and Hudson's with the Canadiens in like 3 weeks or whenever his season ends in March. I'm that selfish. I want Hudson on the Canadiens. 99 because he's the next Gretzky Julian. He'd have to take 98, but then again, that'd remind us of Sergachev. 97 because he's better than McDavid, I think would be fine. No, Bedard wears 98, does he not, as well? I'm such a fucking Connor Bedard simp, I don't even remember the jersey number he wears. I'm pretty sure it's 98, is it not? Yeah, 98, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like, dude, think about it, boys. Fucking what numbers are going to be retired? 99's retired for Gretzky. 98's going to be retired for Bedard in like 30 years when he retires. 97's going to be retired for McDavid probably, unfortunately. The highest number you could probably go is fucking 96. And then think about it. 66, in my opinion, should be fully retired. 68 should be fully retired for Yager, in my opinion. 87, I think, is an outside shot of being retired. There could be 6 fully retired numbers in the NHL. Black Viper, I don't know if 76 would be retired for Subban. I mean 76 because he is a very offensive forward player, defenseman, goaltender. No, but he is a very offensive defenseman like Subban was. 76 would be interesting, but I feel like he would want to very much be his own player instead of taking someone especially that close to especially being that close to when Subban was here. And yeah, 69, you guys just in 69. Hudson 69 would be fun. I'll say that would be really cool. Honestly, like I would wonder, would Hudson go with a meme like 69 or 42 because that's the meaning of life? Go with that for the year, and then when Weidman isn't with the team, or if he's not with the team, I don't think he's getting traded, unfortunately. And then next year go with, say, like a low number. I do wonder. That would be really fun. I will say that I would really, really like if he went with a 69. But yeah, no, I mean, management doesn't seem like okay, you must go either really low number or really high number. You can't go with 50 or 60 if you're a defenseman or anything like that. They seem very open. Hey, fucking pick your own number. As long as it's not a retired number, Price's number. I would assume not Galley, fucking, he's still with the team. I want him to be hurt so bad that it's like, not in like a bad way. You guys fucking know what I mean. You know, but it's like a retired number, Prices, or blah, 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 you know. And then, yeah, it's probably like, if he went 69, they'd probably be like, really? Fucking, you're the one, your name's going on the jersey, not ours. They ain't gonna be saying St. Louis 69 on there. Black Viper, I'm pretty sure number 2 is retired for the Canadiens. I'm pretty sure number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all retired for the Canadiens. Let me actually look it up. Canadiens retired numbers. Yeah. So, give me the Wikipedia page. Thank you. Because I know on Wikipedia they listed out all neat and nicely. Yeah, so number one's retired for Jacques Plante. Number 2 is retired for Doug Harvey. Number 3 is retired for Emile Bouchard. Number 4 is retired for Jean Beliveau. Number 5 is for both Bernie Geoffrion, Boom Boom, and Guy Lapointe. Then number 6 is still available. Maybe retired for Weber. I doubt it, but maybe that'd be nice. Number 7 for Howie Merez. Number 8 actually isn't retired for Ben Sherratt yet. Give it a couple years though. Number 9 for Maurice Richard. I said Henri. Number 10 obviously for Guy. Number 11 I would think could get retired for Koivu, but I don't know. I don't even think Gallagher should be wearing number 11. That fucking number should have been immediately like, you cannot wear number 11 the second Koivu left. I think that's how it should have been, but whatever. And then number 12 for Dickie Moore and Yvon Cormier. Yvon Cormier? Yeah, no, Yvon Koivu is someone completely different. Number 16 for Henri Richard and Elmer Lack. Number 18 for Serge Savard. Number 19 for Larry Robinson. 23 for Bob Gainey. 29 for Ken Dryden. And obviously number 33 for Patrick Waugh. We might as well say it now. 31 for Carey Price. That's going to be retired in like the next 5 years. It's like, unfortunately, the second he retires. But the second he retires, I say unfortunately because obviously we still all want Price playing. But unfortunately, the second he retires, that fucking number, it's like, oh, yep, all right, that's going up in the rafters. Like, it's probably some type of thing. The Canadiens already have settled with him that, all right, the second you announce retirement, we're retiring your number, blah, 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 blah. Like, it genuinely wouldn't surprise me if it's like 3 games into the next season after he retires, or next home game, boom, Price's jersey is going up in the rafters. Like, because, like, if the motherfucker does not get retired that first season, I'll be very surprised. Exactly, NCA. Number 8 isn't retired. Give it some time. I think Sherrod will be retired. Julian Plante, though, I agree. Number 2 would be fun to see Hudson wearing that. Number 2. If they allowed number 0, I think a Hudson 0 would be really fucking funny. Raymond mentioned number 0. Yes, Marty Biron wore double 0 for a couple games in '96. Yeah, and then the Rangers, or the NHL kind of banned it, retired it, unfortunately. Yeah, John Davidson of the Rangers had double 0s. I don't think you're allowed to have a singular 0. I think the double 0 you're allowed to have, which is kind of a weird rule. Oh, Julian asking a good question. What Harry would I number? No, what number would I wear if I were playing in the NHL? Julian Plante. Even though I said I think it should be retired, I'd probably want to wear number 68. Firstly, it's got a very personal reasoning to me. I'm not going to say what it is in case, personal information. But it's a very personal number to me. It's also the number that Jágr, my favorite player of all time, wore. However, if I wasn't allowed to wear 68, if it was retired league-wide, or I played for, say, the Penguins, whenever the fuck Jágr decides to finally retire and they retire his jersey number, I don't know after that, honestly. Like I said, I'd love to wear 68. I'm trying to think about it now. It would also depend on the team I'm on and what fucking numbers they have retired. But, you know what? Fuck it. I would go with, like, number 69. Why not? No. I'd go 42, because that's the meaning of life. I love this MLB game. Sons, why are you playing MLB 9 innings right now? Are you playing MLB 9 innings? That's really funny, actually. What about 44? Rice 44. You know what, Avi? Rice 44 has a good ring to it. I like that. I'd wear 48. Hey, let's go, Suns. I'm playing a little bit of MLB right now because we're clearly not getting to the end of this game anytime soon. That was fucking right down the middle. I should have fucking... Why did I swing? There we go. And, fuck, that gets caught. Son of a bitch. But yeah, 48 as your number, Suns. I kind of like that, actually. Liberty 48. You should wear... You should wear 91, Suns. Too bad they don't allow you to put 3 numbers on your jersey. Hammerlick Habs legend number 44. Joel Edmondson, Habs legend wearing number 44. Absolute legend with the Canadiens, in my opinion. Don't you fucking catch that. You fucking dirty penguin. Or pirate. Whatever the fucking Pittsburgh ball team is. A bunch of fucking Pittsburgh ball lickers, that's what they are. But no, I say this, and yet I own a fucking Pirates hat. I say this, and yet I fucking... Yeah, also, I bought it when I thought it was a Penguins hat, because it just had the P, and I didn't realize that the baseball team was called the Pirates, and they also had a P. So I thought this was, again, just a really cool Penguins hat, which, again, by the way, this hat is really fucking ugly. Because, like, okay, the Pittsburgh is cool. Why the fuck is the P just splattered right in the middle? That, like... And also, tell me I don't look like a fucking douchebag wearing this fucking hat. Like, tell me I don't look like a fucking douchebag. Like, give me a second, boys. You want me to look like a fucking douchebag? Give me again, just like 2 seconds. Alright. You want me to look like a fucking douchebag? Alright, this is how we're doing it. This is... Oh, what the fuck? Douche, thank you, Julian. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing the rest of the stream like this. We're fucking recapping the rest of the fucking Habs game like this shit. Alright, we're fucking doing it like this. Alright, so yeah, it's 7-0. Fire Burrows, call up Jack-Eye, trade Barron. What do I think of Russia at the Super Bowl halftime show, Black Viper? I don't give a fuck. I don't watch that pussy sport football. No, legitimately though, I genuinely don't care. I don't really watch the Super Bowl halftime show anyway, unless it interests me, like the rap stuff, like the rap stuff when they did the Eminem and 50 Cent and Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and I think it was. Fuck, who else was it? It was Kendrick, and there was someone else. Mary J. Blige. When they did that I was really interested in. Or if they got fucking Metallica, which they fucking they should. But they got... But when they got like those, that was really fucking fun. And yeah, I don't care about Usher being the halftime show. Canucks are very nasty, Avi. Yes, indeed they are, dude. A Canucks and Bruins finals would be really fun. You look like fucking Boogie. Sons, that is the biggest insult I've ever heard in my life. Fuck you. You're banned. Error fucking 37. I try to get logged in and I don't get... I get error fucking 37. The fact that I actually do that pretty okay kind of scares me, low-key. Julian loves it. Usher sucks, Black Viper. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge Usher fan, especially after watching Geppetto. It was a really bad movie. Geppetto was kind of fucking, yeah. NHL West playoffs going to be stacked. Avi, they kind of will be, probably. Madonna and Coldplay were the only good halftime shows? Were the last good halftime shows. Black Viper, like I said, I was a big fan of the rap one they did a couple years back. I can't really remember the last real good. Maroon 5 would have been fucking amazing if they did the full SpongeBob tribute instead of just half-assing it with the little Squidward appearance. If they had went full out and done legit fucking Sweet Victory with David Glenn Isley, I think is his name. If they did the full shebang, whatever, that would have been fucking great. But yeah, they half-assed it. It was kind of fucking horrible. Pop a vape in your mouth and you're a legit douche. Do I have anything that looks like a vape around here? I don't think I do, unfortunately. Fuck yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, an eraser for a fucking whiteboard. I mean, like. Yeah, what's up, guys? The fuck's up, guys? Someone's gonna screenshot this, post in the Discord, and people are gonna wonder what the fuck is going on, and I'm not gonna respond to any of it. What's up, motherfuckers? I like to think there's a bunch of new viewers that are coming by, wondering what the fuck's going on, and I'm not gonna explain any of this. NFL's overrated, hockey's better. Julian, I would actually agree with that. I do have to agree with that. I do have to agree. No. I need to make a trip up to the Bell Center. Never been. Avi, 100%. Yes. I've never gone either, but dude, the fucking electricity. Like, I'm sure you've been, I think you've said you live in Boston. You've probably been to TD Garden a couple times. Dude, the electricity in the fucking Bell Center, especially when the Canadiens are good, when the Canadiens are, like, in the playoffs and they're good, dude, it's fucking life-changing almost, I'm sure. Dude, it's really fucking good. By the way, I hope legit, like, aside from the hat, I hope the glasses actually kind of suit me. Because I got these for Christmas. I've wanted these for, like, 8 fucking years. Ever since I first saw Liam Gallagher wear them, I fucking wanted these. And I'm happy I got them now. I hope you guys enjoy them. Look at the server. Oh, God. I'm very scared. I actually closed Discord. I don't know why I did that, but... Oh, I see something in general chat. Me after the night. The Bruins go tonight. Motherfucker's just eating an eraser. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for that, Sons. Fuck shit, cunt balls. Fuck. Sons, can I ask why you just posted a bunch of fucks in my in the Sim League? What the fuck happened? Thank you, Sons, yes, for the screenshot. Thank you, NZA and Sons, for that. No, I didn't want to open fucking Chrome again. Thank you. Also, by the way, Cameron, happy birthday, my good sir. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cameron. Happy birthday to you. I can't do it too loud because I got people sleeping, but happy birthday, Cameron. Boys, if we can get a happy birthday, Cameron, in the chat, that'd be much appreciated. Sons, that was the plan to look like John Lennon. You guys know what this means, by the way, right? You guys know what this means. I'm gonna my hat just fucking what the fuck? Oh shit, my hat just snapped. What the fuck? Can I get it back? Okay, that's a little bit tight. I'm sorry, boys. We are getting fucking out of control today, by the way, boys. Hey, let's go, Abby. Happy birthday. Let's go, boys. Means you gotta Yoko her? I'd rather not Yoko Ono my girlfriend. I'd really rather not, because that means she's probably gonna get me whacked. That's a joke. Yoko Ono, don't fucking sue me, you fucking cunt or whatever. No, legit though. I got no beef with Yoko Ono. She's whatever. I don't really care. What do you think about the Oilers winning 12 straight? Raymond, I'm very surprised by that. I would not have thought that they have the depth to be able to win 12 in a row. And I still don't think that they have good depth. I think it's really on the back of Draisaitl that they're winning a lot of these games. And yeah, I expect them to probably lose tomorrow. I think they play tomorrow. I don't think they have a late game tonight. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. But if they are playing tonight, I'm hoping that they're losing. Actually, it's a good thing I have Chrome up because I can now look at NHL games tonight and see if they are playing tonight. I love that I'm doing that just to the. Yeah, they are up on the Flames with 12 minutes left in the game as we're recording this right now. So there is that possibility they lose. Yeah, they're playing right now, Raymond. Thank you, I appreciate that. They're probably gonna win. Let's be honest. It's the Flames. They don't really score too much, unfortunately, since trading out Tyler Toffoli. But yeah. If they win this game, they probably lose next game. They're due to lose one. That's the thing. I love that you can see me in the reflection of my glasses. My glasses. Harry's a Don Juan, no homo. Hey, well, you know what, Julian? I mean, all I'm saying is I'm down to fuck. That's all I'm gonna say. Any girls that are watching, you might want to change your panties. That's all I'm gonna say. Legit though. Any girls that are watching that are suddenly turned on by this, fucking why? No. Randy, yeah, if they get up over this as a fucking walk-in stick and be a blind man, I could be an NHL ref easily. I need a fucking ref shirt. Boys, legit. I've considered getting a ref shirt for I don't know how long. I've considered getting a ref shirt. But I've thought about it, but then I realized, wait, no. Because I'm probably going to be burning that shit in the first week I have it. Let's be completely honest. But no, I've considered getting one. I definitely should. I should get a ref jersey, Avi. Absolutely. I mean, firstly, I want to be a referee. Like, no joke. I like, not just because of the glasses. I actually want to be a referee. That's why I've wanted to start skating. Is I know I'm not good enough to be a hockey player, but I want to be an official. I know a decent bit about the NHL rules, some of the more obscure stuff. I want to be a referee. I think that'd be really, really solid. And I think I'd be a decent referee, you know. So I wouldn't mind trying that, you know. Being a hockey ref, I can imagine is fun, Avi. I could imagine that. Also, you need to get baked, hell yeah. But yeah, I can imagine being a hockey ref is very fun. Maybe not when the players yell at you, but fuck. I mean, if I'm a hockey ref, dude, I ain't gonna take no shit. You start yelling at me, you're fucking getting ejected, bro. Genuinely, I don't care. If you're fucking yelling at me when I'm the official, you should respect me as the official. Your ass is getting fucking tossed. You fucking cross-checked me. Fucking, what was your name that got cross-checked a ref last game? You're ejected out of the fucking game. Huh? There's gonna be like 3 players on the fucking bench by the end of the game. Don't fuck with the official, bitch. I was about to say something else, and that would have been really, really bad. Don't fuck with the official, pussy. No, legit though. I would love to be an official. Like I said, I'd absolutely love to. But then, if I'm official, people can go back to stuff like this and say, "Hey, there we go, he's blind." But that's the easiest type of joke you can make, and I love that shit. But yeah, holy fuck, yeah, that's a little bright. These glasses are very, very tinted. Holy shit. Last time the NHL Canadiens team won 12 in a row was the Habs back in 67-68, season after the Leafs won their last cup. If the Oilers win tonight, they'll hold the longest win streak of any Canadian NHL team. Well, you know what? That's funny because they're not gonna win the fucking cup. Legit though, I mean, good for them. I mean, it's not often that you see an overrated franchise go on a 10+ game winning streak. Plus, to me, if anything, it shows that the Oilers are peaking mid-season. They're peaking now. I know they're in the playoffs. I think they're second in their division, maybe third, maybe close to second. But it shows that they're peaking now. By the time we get to the end of the season, they might probably have 45, 50 wins. But what are they going to do in the playoffs? Who the fuck are they even facing? What moves are they going to make at the deadline? They're not going to acquire a goaltender. They're not going to acquire any stable defensemen. They're not going to acquire fucking depth. The fuck are they going to do at the deadline to help this team? And what fucking can they do? How much cap space do they even have? You know? He blind, but he get pussy. I mean, Julian, all I'm going to say, if you want to ride my nose, girls, all I'm saying is I'm available. I'm available. That's all I'm gonna say. Bro, this has such a meme potential. If I stick with this, the Pittsburgh hat, the glasses, maybe not the Habs jersey, because if I end up doing skits with this, I don't want to fuck up the jersey. Especially because it is a Caulfield. It's the only numbered Caulfield I have. But Son just came back just to hear me talking about how if anyone wants to ride my nose, I'm available. Thank you, Sons. I'm glad that made you pay attention. But yeah, this has such potential. I could do some funny shit with this, and I absolutely want to. The Pittsburgh fucking hat, the sunglasses, even without the Pittsburgh hat, like just with the glasses. Gangsta John Lennon. Ayo. Hey, bitches wanna fuck me. Well, too bad I ain't no fucking simp. Fuck you. But, god damn it. That's gonna be the only thing is the fucking hat keeps coming undone. Harry, do you get bitches? Oh, Sons, you know I get mad bitches, bro. You know I get fucking mad bitches with the drip. Pussy hit me with the drip. Coming out of nowhere, RKO right to the dick. Watching on your tight body as a strip. Hook you up with me and Tubbs when we pull up in the whip. Avs versus Bruins is my cup if Landeskog. Avi, is there any confirmation that Landeskog could come back for the playoffs? Because I thought the confirmation was like 100% he is done the season. There's no chance he comes back. That's what I thought. Holy fuck, we've been live for almost 2 hours. I should probably try and end this game. All right, so yeah, it's 8-4 Boston. Nobody knows how to defend. Evans ends up leaving Pavel Zacha wide open, and he buries a puck. There's no chance for Montembeault, he's out after it's 8-4. He's out. Primo comes in relief, and I don't know, saw him skating. Oh shit, Avi, that'd be nice. Fuck. I mean, I don't think it's a lower body injury. I think it's an upper body injury that he had. But still, fuck, that's good to see him skating. I know Tanner Pearson was skating with the Canadiens today at practice. That's bars. Skating with the Canadiens. That's bars right there. But no. Pearson was skating, so he seems to be coming along a little bit well, so that's nice. Fingers crossed. But fuck, I mean, that'd be nice to see Landeskog come back this year. I mean, fucking, I don't see why anybody has anything against Landeskog. I mean, I think it'd be nice. Bruins pressure, and then it's 9-4. Danton Heinen gets his hat trick. Solid shot, beats Primo. I think that was the fourth shot he faced in like 3 minutes. Habs looked like they called a timeout. I don't know if they did because the commentators didn't say anything about a timeout being called, but they try to press after. Time was kind of running down by the minute. Bruins fans did the wave at 7 minutes in. They did it for about fucking 2 minutes. Props to Bruins fans for sticking with it that long. They look to make it 10-4. Laco gets stopped by Primo. 4 minutes left. Also, I just want to read something that my best friend sent me. Oh, what's going on? The fix is in. The Ravens are winning the Super Bowl. Oh God. Ew. Who the fuck wants the? Ew. Who the fuck wants the goddamn Ravens to win the Super Bowl, motherfucker? It's San Francisco 49ers all the way. Also, I'm gonna say something that my best friend sent me because she was watching the game after the Leafs unfortunately lost. But she said, Laco tried to make it 10-4 and he failed. Laco sucks Kako. This is my best friend, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if she's here because I know she watches some of the streams, but I ashamedly have to admit I laughed at that a good bit before I came up here. Oh fuck yeah! Are you watching Strickland and Dublicis tonight? Black Viper, I have no clue what that is, unfortunately, so I have to say no. If the Ravens and 49ers make the Super Bowl, I get $40. Cameron, have you seen that picture too? That the Ravens and the 49ers are making the Super Bowl? Did you see that image too, Cameron? Oh, UFC. No, Black Viper, I'm not. I'm not a huge UFC guy. I was very much interested when like Brock Lesnar, George St. Pierre, like that era of UFC was going on. I'm not really into it anymore though. Conor McGregor was like the last big fighter that made me want to watch UFC. Sorry, yeah, no, I'm fucking, I'm watching that fight. I'm wasting my time being here. I want to go watch the UFC. I don't even know I'm still up here live. No, but like I said, legit, I'm not watching UFC right now, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, I have no interest in it. He does suck cock. Oh, yes, he does, sons. I mean, that's probably why he's playing as good as he is right now, but yeah. Bro thinks the Bills are making the Super Bowl. I mean, Cameron. I want the Bills to make the Super Bowl. I'm a Bills fan, first and foremost in the NFL. I'm a Bills fan, so I gotta say, I want them to make the bowl. But if it's the 49ers, it's rigged, and I hope you've bet on the Ravens winning the bowl, so yeah. Julian Ponte, yes indeed, GSP is the GOAT. I used to have a DVD or a Blu-ray about George St. Pierre. I think it was called Take Down the DNA of GSP or something like that. I used to have that, but it was fucking stolen in the great DVD heist of 2021, unfortunately, so yeah, unfortunately. You have that you have that Keemstar Alex is a gamer word drip. I'm putting my hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. I'm up on Blog TV with my fucking hands up. Alex is doing this shit. Just flip your hat back. Oh shit, okay. I'm on Blog TV with my seeing myself in the camera. I'm on Blog TV with my fucking hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. Alex is doing this shit. Oh fuck, dude. Oh my god. You know what? This is kind of a look. Without the glasses, this is kind of a look. That's half decent. Put the glasses back on, it's kind of not a look, and then this is kind of a look, but I mean, like, I cannot wait to see Lane in person this Friday, maybe next Tuesday. Hey, Peach, hey, Avi, thank you for coming by, man. Go Habs, go. Hell yeah, man, let's go. And yeah, dude, seeing Lane in person, I hope you come back to the stream, let us know how he looks, because I can imagine how exciting that's going to be to see him. Dude, Julian, if I was about to do a 24-hour stream, dude, my fucking parents would hate me if I did a 24-hour stream. We are having a lot of fun, but yeah, believe me, I gotta be heading out real soon. 6 minutes left. Oilers might make history. Oh shit, Raymond, no way. I can't wait to see Patrick Waugh in person whenever I see the Islanders play. Well, Sons, you know what? That's assuming he doesn't get fired within the next 8 games. No, but that shouldn't happen. The only way that happens if he's fucking 0-8-0, which is not gonna happen. He wins at least a game. Was Waugh the coach for the Avs in 2014? I think he was, Sons. Let me look it up real quick, actually. Patrick Waugh, Hockey DB. I trust Hockey DB more than Wikipedia, apparently. Apparently there was another Patrick Waugh who played hockey for 4 years who was also a goalie. That's fun. He was 2013-14, 14-15, 15-16. He was the head coach. His first season, they won 52 games, but they were out in the first round. The second season, they had 12 OT losses. They had 39 wins. They were just out of the playoffs. And then the next year, they were 500 out of the playoffs, and he was fired for some reason. And funny enough, they actually just won. Patrick Waugh just won with the Quebec Ramparts as a coach. So, yeah, back-to-back 50-win seasons, and now he's with the Islanders, so that's fun. If he was, then I saw him. Oh, shit, Sons, let's go. Hell yeah. He won the Jack Adams. Yes, he did, Julian. He did win the Jack Adams. I completely forgot about that, because, I mean, fuck, he should have. Patrick Waugh owns Bruce Boudreau. Hey, I even though Waugh's a goaltending legend, I'm going to have anybody talking shit about my motherfucking Bruce Boudreau, bro. Bro is a WWE fan. I ain't gonna have nobody talking shit about Bruce Boudreau on my stream. With that being said, Black Rapper, you're banned. No. Legit, though. That was fucking cool to see, that Waugh and Boudreau confrontation. That was really fun to see. The Inlanders is new. So you might want to give that a second try. Alright, legit, though. Let's fucking finish this game up. I have like 4 more notes, and then the stats, and I gotta think of fat shit, so I gotta have... No, legit, though. Like I said, I got family here, and I want to go play some Supercard, talk to my friend. Talk to my best friend, I should say. We're watching a movie tonight, potentially. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna do one more thing. Alright, good. For MLB. But so yeah, Islanders look to make it 10-4. Bruins in the final minute and a pressing. You fucking called them the Idlanders? No, I called them the Islanders. That's what I said. Oh, Raymond, I gotta run as well. Have yourself a good night, Harry. Hey, you know what, Raymond? Go Habs, go. Thank you for coming by, my good sir. Thank you, all of you guys, for coming by. Have a great night. Absolutely. Julian, what time do you sleep? I sleep from like 6 to 2, my guy. Because, like, this is my job, doing YouTube. So I'm like, I can fucking... Don't call them that. That's not their name. Okay, Christian, what are you, fucking offended about a mislabeling? Okay, Christian. Okay, you leftist bigot. Oh, fuck, you got double out. This is your fucking fault, sons, you dirty Trumplican. No, legit, though. Fuck, that's gonna be 3 outs. Son of a bitch. But no, yeah, like I said, 6 to 2. Do you want me to call the Habs the Canadiens? Sons, I wouldn't care. I genuinely wouldn't care if you called them the Canadiens. It's not their name. I would correct you, but fuck, I don't care. Fucking call them whatever you want, bro. Okay, how would you feel if I am a dirty Trumplican? Sons, you can just stop at I am dirty. And I think we'd have no problem there. You're gay. No, you are gay. Alright, no, legit though. Sorry, boys. I was just playing some MLB 9 innings. Oh shit! I actually gotta pay attention because fuck. I could pause, but who cares? What do you mean I'm dirty? I mean, I don't know, sons. I mean, you eat corn the long way. What else am I supposed to say? You eat corn the long way. So yeah, Bruins in the final minutes. Press. Habs don't get nothing. There is no heart. I then put why is Galley out in the final minutes? Pizzetta doing nothing. Top line can't connect. Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? Top lines can't connect with passes for shit. Final shots are 36-21 for the Bruins. They win 9-4 in regulation. And yeah, I'm gonna get right to the stats because again, my throat is sore. I gotta fucking... Yeah, Nick Suzuki leads the Canadiens with 12 goals, 26 assists for 38 points. Gold Caulfield's got 16 goals, 19 assists, 35 points. Mike Matheson, 7 goals, 25 assists, 32 points. Say it with me now. Remember when he wasn't playing like the top 15 5 games ago? Yes, I remember too. Sean Monahan's got 12 goals, 20 assists, 31 points. Rostovkovsky's got 6 goals, 12 assists, 18 points. Brendan Gallagher's got 8 goals, 8 assists for 16 points. Alex Newhook, who's out until I believe early March, he's got 7 goals, 6 assists, 13 points. Jake Evans, 2 goals, 11 assists, 13 points. Josh Anderson, who actually came back to the line tonight, so he should not be in red. 7 goals, 5 assists, 12 points. Justin Barron's got 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points. David Savard's got 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points. Caden Gooley, 3 goals, 8 assists, 11 points. Yoel Arbia's got 8 goals and... He's got 8 goals and assists for 9 points. Michael Pizzetta's got 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points. I'm actually taking the glasses off because it's going to be easier. Oh, God. Oh, God. Tanner Pearson, who has been out for a while, has got 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points. Jonathan Kovacevic has 5 goals, 2 assists for 7 points. Good night, y'all. That was fun. Hey, Julian, I agree. It was fun. I'm actually going to put the hat back up if I'm able to. Yeah, have a wonderful night, Julian. Hope to see you again real soon. Have a good night, my good sir. Thank you for coming by. Jonathan Kovacevic has 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points. Christian Dvorak, who is unfortunately out for the remainder of the year, as well as Jesse Ullinen, who was a healthy scratch tonight. They have 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Jordan Harris and Raphael Harpenard both have a goal, 5 assists, 6 points. Jaden Strubal's got 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points. Gustav Lindstrom, when he was with the Canadiens, had 3 goals and assists for 4 points. Mitchell Stevens, until next time. Hey, NZ, thank you for coming by, my good sir. Take care, absolutely. The hand emojis for Julian Palante. I don't remember which hand emojis those are, but hell yeah. Let's go. Mitchell Stevens has 2 goals and assists for 3 points. Arbor Jacka, who's currently in Laval, has a goal, 2 assists, 3 points with the Canadiens. Joshua Waugh has a goal and an assist for 2 points. Kirby Dock, who's unfortunately out for the remainder of the year, and Caden Primo each have 2 assists. Take gander at Dick Cord. Oh, God, sons. I'm very scared of what this is going to be. Maybe when Patrick Waugh throws a pen at Wes McCauley and gets ejected. Oh, the fucking Thanos meme. Sons, I like that. Oh, that's very funny. I like that. Thank you, Sons. I appreciate that. And Jake Allen. Oh yeah, Sons, remind me of Discord to DM you because there's something that might be going on soon. Jake Allen and Samuel Montembeau each have an assist as well. In terms of fights, Michael Pizzetta still leads the Canadiens with 5. Josh Anderson and Arbor Jacka each have 3. And Yorsovkovsky, Caden Gooley, Tanner Pearson, and Jaden Strobel each have a singular fight as well. So yeah, that's gonna do it. 2 hours after the fucking stream starts, we're finally ending it. I apologize that I took so long to get through the game, boyos, but that is gonna do it. Thank you, sons. DM me. I appreciate that. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Favorite channel includes everything, which includes but is not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and also my name is the Puff Club, the H Clubs, Hubbub, D Nation. If you remember the Mod Squad, like Sons, thank you very much for moderating. Any comments on your streams and reviews is much greatly appreciated. Links in the description are the Amazon wishes, the PO Box, PayPal, Discord, the Grand account, the Streamlabs, and the Habnormals podcast are all down there as well. Thank you guys again for watching. Ali Mordial, go have always remember no matter. Sorry, Ale Mordial, always remember no matter how bad we were last year, how fairly solid we've been like this year. Go Habs, go baby. Thank you guys again so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice again, and I am out. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye guys. 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 Bye. Holy fuck, boys. 2 hours and 5 minutes is where we end the stream directly. God fucking damn it. What?